In 2004, Cyntoia Brown ran away from her Nashville, Tennessee home and was forced into prostitution by Garyon McLaughlin, a pimp who went by the name of Cutthroat. One night, a 43-year-old man named Johnny Mitchell Allen picked 16-year-old Cyntoia up off the street and took her back to his home. They both got into his bed when Allen reached for something underneath the bed. Assuming he was going for a weapon, Cyntoia acted quickly, grabbing a handgun from her purse and shooting Allen in the back of his head, killing him. In court, the prosecutors noted that due to the fact that Allen had been shot in the back of his head, he could have been asleep when he was killed. This possibility, along with the fact that Cyntoia robbed Allen and took 2 guns before fleeing the scene of the crime, gave the idea that this wasn't self-defense like Cyntoia was claiming. It was premeditated murder. The jury sided against Cyntoia, and she was sentenced to life in prison with eligibility for parole when she is 69 years old. Cyntoia Brown is now 30 years old and has been in prison for over a decade. So why is her case being brought up again? She received her sentence, so why is her story being covered by national news channels? Because the past can't be changed. However, we can learn from it. A 16-year-old girl kills a man who was about to rape her, and she is sent to jail for life. A 16-year-old girl was trying to defend herself, and her life could have been at stake. She didn't know what the man she was forced to be next to was doing, and she was terrified. To answer those questions, people want to make things right. Celebrities including Rihanna, Kim Kardashian West, Snoop Dogg, and even professional athletes like LeBron James are speaking out in defense of Cyntoia. Kim Kardashian West said, "The system has failed," in a social media post regarding Brown's case. These questions and comments raise some issues with laws regarding human and sex trafficking. According to the state of Tennessee, at the time of the murder and the location in which Cyntoia had killed McLaughlin, sex workers or prostitutes could not claim any means of self-defense. Tennessee also allowed anyone at least 16 years old to be tried as a legal adult for any and all criminal cases. Thankfully, some laws have been changed, possibly due to the increased awareness of the awful underground business of trafficking. In 2011, Tennessee's laws were changed to make sure individuals under 18 could not be charged with prostitution. In 2012, the Supreme Court of the United States ruled that giving life sentences without parole to juveniles violated the 8th Amendment. Thanks to celebrities who use their platforms for good, cases and issues like these can receive the attention that they truly deserve. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher are 2 names that can be added to the list as well. They are co-founders of Thorn, an organization working towards the defeat of sex trafficking, and are huge reasons as to why awareness is critical. Thorn has saved thousands of lives, and hopefully the talk about all kinds of trafficking will grow and disperse, causing a terrible industry to come crashing down.